Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vaos, and welcome to another episode. Today, we are going to do a Building with Vaos episode. And let's see here, let's just resume this. Very good. And from the last video that I put on, and I asked for everybody to give me some ideas and opinions of crafts that I could build in 30 minutes or less. A lot of good ideas. Matter of fact, about a handful of ideas that I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't make videos of. But I will tell you that there were some ideas that would take much longer than 30 minutes to accomplish. So I was looking for the less complicated, smaller ones, because when you're talking about interplanetary stuff with SSTOs, I like to do non-air hogging SSTOs. Air hogging SSTOs will definitely get you to anywhere around the solar system and back, but non-air hogging SSTOs, you need to refuel in orbit, and therefore it's a little bit more complicated to get the fuel to weight ratio to thrust and all that jazz right. So it can take much longer than 30 minutes. Whereas a air hogging SSTO, you just have to put, I don't know, 100 ram air intakes on a craft in order to make it fly into space without almost hardly using any rocket fuel at all. And I've heard a rumor, I'm just going to go ahead and have you guys stare at this for a little while. I'm sorry. I've heard a rumor that air hogging might, this is just a rumor, do not take my word for it, do some research, that air hogging might go away one day. And the reason for that is because Squad, well, like I said before, don't take my word for it, this is just hearsay from different types of locations and forums and, you know, people just talking, that they're gonna fix the atmospheric, the way the atmosphere affects the crafts. So it's gonna be a lot like, I guess, FAR. I forgot what that was called. It's some sort of atmospheric mod. The atmosphere will work like a normal atmosphere, where the part in front of the other part will receive all the atmospheric effect bonuses or drag or whatever, but the part that's behind that part won't receive anything, just like a regular atmosphere. When you're sitting inside the car, your windshield in front of the nose of the car takes the atmospheric or the force of driving through the wind, but you don't receive anything, you don't feel anything. How is this going to affect air hogging? Well, a lot of designs for air hogging, unfortunately, have the air intakes behind each other, which, if this really does happen and this whole thing starts to, atmospheric effect starts to change and they start updating everything. Yes, cat, yes, I understand. The air intake in front of the 100 air intakes that is all lined up together will receive the air, but all the air intakes behind that air intake won't receive any air at all, if hardly any. So that will effectively kill modern designs for air hogging. You can still air hog, but all the air intakes will have to have their own little spot facing the atmosphere as you're going up. So the new air hogging SSTOs, I guess you could say, will look kind of weird. They look like giant scoops in space, or giant scoops with like a million air intakes all up in front and something going on in the back for that to work. The way it works now won't work if they implement that technique. Yes, so if you're a non-air hogging SSTO designer, you won't have anything to worry about. But if you're an air hogging one and you usually put air intakes back to back, those crafts, the days of those crafts might be numbered. Now, like I said before, this is only a rumor. I've heard it and read little tidbits here and there, and some of my friends who play KSP say something. It could be false. My sources of information might be false. Might be false, okay? So this may happen, this may not happen. This is just something floating around. Alright. That being said, I've already wasted 5 minutes, but we won't count that against what I'm going to do. Someone in the comments of the last video suggested that I try to build... actually, there's a bunch of them that I want to do, but let's do one for 30 minutes for now. That I try to build a aircraft that can do 200,000, or not 200,000, 2,000 meters per second in atmosphere without going into space. And I might be able to do that. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Now, just because I haven't picked yours, and you think, you know, if you're under the... Oh.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's morning. I'm sorry. If you're, hey, my idea was great, you could do it in 30 minutes, no problem. Yes, I probably have that on my list. I've seen that one. So I'm going down the list, as it were. There's going to be more building with Vaos videos. This is just the first one. Well, second one if you count the first one. First one kind of sucked, I think. But, alright. Let's go ahead and build one. Actually, what I'm going to do is... the first thing to do is to test out if this is even possible. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I know you can reach 2000 ms in high atmosphere. But for a non-air hogging SSTO, or non-air hogging craft, atmospheric craft on top of that, might be a little difficult. Let's try. Let's see here. For all of you who know how to do this already, and you've done it plenty of times, I'm pretty much just doing this for people who don't, which is cool. You know, it's awesome. KSP is awesome, regardless of what you do, unless you do something really weird. Okay. Actually, we need, let's go ahead and make something for our poor little Kerbal pilot to be able to escape. Like that. Now I'm going to take this red arrow and I'm going to flip it around so that when the escape pod detaches, it detaches with this. And that's more like a visual effect. It's more, you know, to look good, because it looks like, hey, yeah, you got the yellow lines and everything. It must be an escape pod. If it was just like this, it's kind of plain, kind of boring. Let's make it a little nicer looking. There we go. And of course we want escape Sepatrons. There we go. There we are. Now this is not going to be a tutorial, so I will try to tell you what keys I'm using and what things I'm using at the same time when I can, but yeah, I'm just going to race through this. Let's see here. That's good. No, let's see here. We got a parachutes. There we go. Parachutes, and we're just going to put them right there. Okay, that's nice. That looks good. Form of control. Let's go ahead and put that on there. And actually, let's put another one on there, because I plan on putting, for beginning craft, I'm going to put a whole bunch of these things on here. Turbojets, excuse me. So I'm going to control click, and actually I'm going to put some more control stuff on there, and a ram air intake. There we go. And actually I'm going to make another one. Yeah, this is going to look crazy. Here we go. Pow! That's insane. Alright. Now let's go ahead and build something for this. I'm going to actually flip it over first. My SSTOs used to use the single wing design a lot, but over time I've started to actually really like the double wing biplane like design, because you can put a whole bunch of stuff inside those wings that make it work a little better. Yeah, that's nice. Sort of. It's kind of weird. Let's go ahead and like this. Very good. And we're gonna put it behind just a little bit. There we go. So the bottom part's pushing forward compared to the top part, which is coming backwards a little bit. Makes it look a little nicer. Come on, there you go. Alright, okay, starting to look good. And I'm gonna put like a tail thing on here. No. Let's go ahead and yeah, there we go. Very good. Alright, and what? Let's try this. Ooh. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Actually, let's do that on the bottom too. Ooh, that looks nice. You know what this needs? This needs a little... Let's try doing this. Crap, these are in the way. Let's try taking these and holding shift and Q key, bringing them down a little bit. Same thing with the other side, and we gotta get rid of that. We'll go ahead and hold shift and the E key. And it's a little off. Let's go ahead and just do it once. There we go. Put those back on there. If I can. I think I messed up. I don't know how. I think this is the bottom one. This is the top one. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Okay, looking a little better. Actually, I could take these and maybe hold down shift and E key. Okay. Hey. Okay. I'll do the same thing with the bottom. Shift and Q key. Okay. Ooh. It's an interesting design. That looks really nice. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take another one of these and put it right, turn off angular snap with the X key or the C key, one of those keys, and like this. Ooh. Alright, we're cooking with gasoline here. Let's see here. Ooh, wait a minute. That looks a little better. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm liking that. Me likey very much. Actually, let's go ahead and try to bring it just a little bit. There we go. Alright. No, matter of fact, let's go ahead and get the smaller ones. Maybe that'll work better. Bend them out just a little bit. Okay. Let's stop fiddling around with this and go into here. I want, what do I want? I want some air. I want some air scoops. I'm gonna try to get some air scoops in here. There we go. Let's put 2 of them. 2, and there we go. All right, and let's put 2 more down here. There we go. That way, it's kind of the equivalent of. Let's see. You got 5 jet engines. Actually, it's not really that much. It's 2 air scoops and 1 ram air take. 2 air scoops and 1 ram air intake for 4 engines, but there's nothing for the 5th one. So actually, I could maybe make a 5th one. It's gonna be a little weird looking. How about the side? That'll work. All right, there we go. So we got 2 scoops for the middle one. 4 ram air intakes for the side ones, plus the 2 scoops for each turbojet on the side. So not really, in my opinion, not really air hogging at all. So let's go ahead, and now that we've got the design down, let's go ahead and look at our workability. It's a little weird, a little off. First, we'll fix that by a little bit of part clipping going on here, but right. Okay. Double symmetry. Just gonna put them in there. Bring the center of lift back up. There we go. That's nice. And I am going to go ahead and use these on both sides. That'll work. That might just come off the ground. I don't know. Maybe. You know what? Let's make this thing a little lighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to take the fuel away from the back. Fuel tank. Wait a minute, what'd that do? I brought the center of... Whoa. Brought the center of mass a little farther back. That's no problem. Alright. That way everybody's got at least one view. You know what? Let's make it lighter. Because I know these fuel tanks can last a while. So let's go ahead and kill half the fuel. The lighter, the faster. Ooh, that's like dangerously... You know what? I can fix that. Let's go ahead and put 2 right here to bring it back a little bit. That should be good. I think that's good. Alright, and for power, we're not going to really worry about that because the turbojet engines will be generating plenty of power. We need struts. Get rid of those. Go away. Struts to it. You know what? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a strut right there and a strut right here because all of my connections are from the main fuselage on out, and the wings are from the top of the fuselage and the bottom of the fuselage on out. So if you connect the middle with this, then that means it's kind of a giant M of connections. You got connection right here, goes around, connection right here, kind of like this. If anybody understands what I'm talking about. Yes, I speak gibberish sometimes. It's a second language. Actually, I'm going to go like this just to make sure everything's tied down. You probably don't need it ever since the update where things are a little bit more stabilized, but we're just gonna go like that. Okay, now put that back up because when we put landing gears on this thing, it is gonna change the center of mass just a tiny bit. And okay, that's weird. I don't know why it does that, but we're gonna go for it anyway. No, we're not. Yes, we are. No, yes. That is Bozar. Okay. Screw it. We don't have a whole lot of time to play around with this. Okay. Like this. Now, if you're wondering if I've done this before because it looks so nice and I've done it a little quickly, I've made an SSTO that is very close to this. But it's an SSTO. It's got rockets and everything inside, and it's VTOL. I could show you it, but we don't have time. So it's sort of like this kind of chassis, but I figured it's kind of fast. It could hold 5 rockets. I mean 5 turbojet engines. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. And there we go. All engines are ready. And let's make it the fast jet. Yay. Mark 1. Save and launch. Alright. Got good daylight. All engines on. SAS full power. Let's get her done. Pull up, easy, easy. That tail looks like it wants to hit the ground. Ooh, wow, she comes up pretty easy. Okay. And straight up. Wow, we are moving. We are moving. Oh gosh, I'm insane. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit 2,000 with this, no problem. I think. It could backfire on me. Resources good, air intake looks good. Going through the second layer of clouds now. I went ahead and I fixed this second layer. If you guys remember the last video where the second layer looked really weird on map mode, I went ahead and changed all that. So now it's looks rather nice. 12. Oh crap, we're going through fire. Okay, we're burning up. We're moving pretty fast. Easy now. Easy now. I don't want to fly into outer space. Easy. Alright, we're coming up on a first milestone. 1,000 meters per second. There we go. 16. Keep an eye on that air intake. She is not an air hogging device. She will flame out. Matter of fact, I'll put on my headsets here so I can listen to the jet engines. Sounds like they're crying for help right now. Alright, I'm going to bring down the throttle a little bit. When you bring down the throttle, it decreases the air need for the turbojets, so you won't flame out. It's the equivalent of setting 22. Whoa. It's kind of like what I did for the 100-ton SSTO. I put settings on there for action groups to shut off sets of engines on the way up. It was just a whole lot easier than to throttle down, throttle down, throttle down, and hope for the best. So I wouldn't consider it air hogging. Maybe it is air hogging. I'm not too sure. I'm not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, bring it down a little bit. 25,000 meters. Yee. I think we're gonna break 2,000, people. I think we're gonna break it. Bring it down just a little bit. Not a whole lot. Easy. Come on. 1900. Bringing down the throttle a little bit more. Come on. Bringing the throttle down a little bit more. Come on. So close. So close. 1950. Come on, you bastard. Don't you dare flame out on me. Almost there. Almost there. And I'll bring the throttle down just a little bit more. Okay, there you go. 2,000 meters per second at less than 30,000 meters. Awesome. You know what? I'm going to try going to space. Screw it. We got time. Alright. I'm just going to bring down the throttle a little bit more. But yeah, the 100-ton SSTO, I got some comments of some of my subscribers asking if it was air hogging, if I shut down all the jet engines on the way up, except for maybe a few jet engines, and then all those jet engines get all the air coming in from the air intakes. And you know, let me ask you this: do you think it's air hogging, or is it the same or the equivalent of just throttling down? Because all the jet engines were at full power. All I did was turn off sets of jet engines on the way up. So it's a, you know, it's kind of what do you call that? Open to opinion, I guess. If only we had a scientist or something that could do all the numbers and say, oh yes, it was air hogging, or no, it wasn't air hogging. So I don't know. I just know that it was really, really cool. We are going into space, that's for sure. I can feel it in my gut. Let me hit the map. I'm curious. Nope, we're not going into space. Still, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. And I don't know. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to try to land it. I know it can land. It's got wings, and it's got jet engines, and we got plenty of fuel. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to test out... Holy crap. I am going to test out our escape pod. In 5, 4, 3... Did I hit the upload button? 2, nope. 1. Oh! I did not expect it to take half the wings with it. Whoops. Rocket engines to get yourself... Whoa. Yeah, I took a... Oh, holy crap, that would have been bad. Whoa. I'm so sorry, little guy. Let me hit the SAS. No, we're just wasting electricity, and that's not going to work for us. Okay. Yeah, a little flaw, a little design flaw there that wasn't supposed to be attached to it. Let's check out the inside. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna throw up. Okay. Easy, 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 easy. Are we over water? Whoa, I can't tell. I can't see crap. Easy. Whoa, something's gonna blow up. It's not gonna hold. It's not gonna hold. No, it's holding. I don't know how. You know what? It's a glitch. I bet you it's those damn control surfaces that are in there. SAS? Nope. This isn't gonna end well. If I turn on parachutes, it's still gonna hit the ground pretty hard. Oh shit. Forgive my bad language. 7,000 meters. Let's go ahead and open up parachutes. Just hope for the best. Oh, that is not good. Oh man, that's not good at all. Wait. I know what. Okay, here we go. Let's go to. Oh, this is gonna make people sick. I'm so sorry. And turn this off. Deactivate. Come on, baby. Just focus. Don't look at the height. Just focus. Focus. Don't look at the height. Don't look at how far we are up. Turn it off. Turn off. Off. Okay. Off. There we go. Focus. There we go. Alright, and SAS. Ha ha ha! Whoo! Ta-da! You are so welcome, Mr. Sunfin Kerman? I have no clue. Whoo-wee. Awesome. Okay, fast forward. Yay, I saved the day. That could have ended very badly. At least other than a few design flaws, the escape pod works fairly well. Ish. Kinda. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the gear out to take the blunt, maybe, hopefully. Pull up. There we go. Victory. A successful test flight. Where's the plane? I had to ditch it. It was out of control. Oh, really? We saw everything was green across the board on our end. Yes, well, I was had to make a judgment call, and I did. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for... Oh, wait a minute. He has lights on the top of his head. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, maybe not. I am Vaos, signing off.